11:40 something, 11:43 a.m. in the morning. I've just finished a stream like 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago on Call of Duty, but I only had a couple hours of sleep because of shit that's going on. So here I am streaming right now. Kind of want to discuss about my last stream. I don't. Nobody saw it. Nobody really saw it. Nobody was really there. But it'll be healthy if I discuss my well, what's going on in my head after the whole thing with Psycho and his little story. So let me tell you the story on what happened and what he said because I'm gonna post that stream on YouTube and there's gonna be a big pause around the 2 hour mark of the whole stream because he turned off his voice and he discussed a certain story and he didn't want any names to go out there, so he decided to turn off his voice and tell me the story so nobody gets exposed. So what happened was is that I know this girl and he knows this girl and she went over to his house. Well, let's give you some more context. There was a guy that she was talking to, and I guess that he really liked her, and he was like, "Hey, I want you to come over so we can just hang out or whatever." And then she said, "Okay," but she ended up going to my friend's house, and the dude was like, "Hey, I thought we were gonna hang out. Why you are at that house?" But my friend is fucking her while he's sending all these messages. He's asking, he's asking, what are you doing at this house? Or what are you going on? Are you okay? And she's fucking my homie at the same time as he's getting these messages. And after they're finished, she texted him, "Oh, I'm just at my friend's house. I'm just chilling." And at the end, I just felt a certain way because I've been through a similar situation with someone that I really like, and it just makes me think, and it makes me overthink about the possibilities on how that could have happened to me. Now, I'm not throwing out any accusations or saying that, oh, that happened to me. Like, they told me that they were at a friend's house, but what really happened was that they were fucking somebody. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's a possibility it could happen. It could have happened, but I guess I'll never know. But so that's been driving me nuts lately because the possibilities are enough to create fear in my heart, and that is just what's been keeping me up since I woke up like around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I've been up for almost 2 hours, so that's what's bugging me right now. And I discussed it with that certain someone that I like, and she didn't take it well. And obviously, people are gonna be like, "Okay, Mikey," or "Dude, that's a sign that she's doing something." Possibly, but who knows, you know? But like, I'm not gonna throw accusations out there. I'm not gonna say that she is doing something. I'm not gonna say that it's guaranteed or that the red flag is an actual red flag. But it's just that this world that we live in and how people can just lie behind each other's backs. It just makes me think a lot. And I have a big issue with my anxiety and thinking about things that are not even true and overthinking certain topics. It can be anything. It can be relationship wise, work wise, just social things too. It doesn't have to be just basically solely based on relationship stuff. Even though relationship stuff scared me the most because that's when I'm most vulnerable. But just life things in general. And I tend to overthink every little thing that goes on in my life. It could be something as similar as like me saying hi to someone and they give me a weird nod or whatever. And I'll be like, oh shit, so why are they acting that way, you know? Little things like that will get to me. And it makes me start to think possibilities. Like, oh damn, what if they don't like me like I think they do? Or what if they don't, you know? So I've been struggling with this for a long time, and to hear that story that my friend told me, it just kind of like shot up my anxiety. So I'm not, it made me start to think like, what if that's going on? What if, I'm not saying, oh, that's going on. I'm saying, what if? There's a possibility, but there's also a possibility that it didn't happen. So that's what's regarding the whole thing with Psycho on why he muted himself. And it just dragged me down to like where I just couldn't continue streaming. I turned off the stream and I said, hey, I'm just gonna get off and go to bed. So I took some melatonin and went to bed. And I just didn't, I went to bed, but I woke up 3 hours later. I didn't get enough sleep. So here I am, still awake, and I got work in a couple hours around, I believe, 6 o'clock. So I got some time to get some sleep in. But it's this thought in my head, like, what if I was that guy? Like, I can imagine myself in that man's shoes, you know, really, really liking somebody, and then you see that they're somewhere where you don't know where they're at, like a house somewhere, and it's not theirs, and you're like, oh damn, so what's going on? It's like, and then you start texting them, hey, where you at? What are you doing? And then they just say, hey, I'm just with a friend. Because what my friend told me, it gave me a whole different perspective on a situation like that. I'm like, oh, what if it's a cover up, you know? Because after hearing that, I blocked my friend, the female friend, because I couldn't respect her for doing that, lying to a man, telling him that I'm just at a friend's house chilling, but she was fucking my friend, and I just couldn't respect her for that. So I just had to block her. But I don't want to go out here throwing out accusations at people, but it's just that's how my mind works. Like, I start to overthink things, and it's hard for me to control it because sometimes it's the first thing I think about. And my initial thought process is not it's really hard, man. I just want to be able to live my life and be happy, be able to trust people, and not constantly overthink of the possibilities about what's can be happening. Because mental health is important these days. We need to learn how to find peace within our realities, and it's not that easy as people make it out to be. Because we look at the world around us and all we see is just people hurting each other, spreading toxicity. And we just don't know how we can find peace in a world like this. And it's difficult because it's the only thing you see. You rarely go out and I can't really say that honestly. Because sometimes you do go out and you see good people, you meet good people. There is good in this world, but what's put on the spotlight is all the negative stuff. It's insane because sometimes I go outside, I go out, and I see people happy, enjoying themselves. Sometimes I go to places like bowling alleys, bars, whatever, and people are just there to have a good time and talk to their friends, and then just have a good time. But when you look at the perspective of what you see online and what you think it is, you see nothing but like fucking around, flirting with guys or girls, and the main thing people want is fucking sex. And it's a hard reality for me because I do go out and see all this positive stuff, but at the same time, I've experienced all this pain and wrongdoing towards me. I've been with people I shouldn't have been with, and I ended up hurting myself in the process because I was with the wrong people. I've been with the girl who got pregnant while I was out of town. I've been with the girl who abandoned me because I guess I wasn't cool enough for her. So she decided to act like I didn't exist after the next day. Stuff like that, you know, it ruins people's self-esteem, and we need to learn how to start being nice to people. I just don't understand how people work sometimes. I just wish people would just be a lot kinder and nicer and more faithful towards other people instead of thinking solely for themselves. It's a harsh reality and harsh world, but what else can we do but just be good people ourselves? Be nice and be courteous. Be compassionate for our fellow man. But anyways, I got off track. The possibilities are out there, endless too. They're always endless. You think of one situation like that, you see a location of someone that you really care about, and the first thing you might think is, oh, she's probably at a friend's house, or oh, he's probably at some girl's house. And you just think, and you're like, what if he's cheating on me, or she's cheating on me? What if he or she is having sex with someone outside our relationship? It's a possibility, yes. But is it happening? You never know. So you can't throw out assumptions and accusations out there. You gotta be out there with, you gotta find facts, find proof that they're actually doing that. Because you never know, shit happens. It's just hard to stay away from pain. But then again, at the same time, the pain teaches us. It will teach us how to become bigger, better people. Stronger people, that's what I meant, not bigger. So, right now, I'm still kind of bugged because I try to discuss it with my person that I really like, and she didn't take it right. She got upset because she doesn't understand why there's doubt. And I guess that's a valid point to an extent, but I mean, there's been an incident before where like it kind of established some doubt because I witnessed something happen before with the same person. And even though I don't care about the whole event now because it happened over a year ago, sometimes I still think there's a possibility. It's always going to go back to possibilities. And that people are capable of anything, regardless how innocent or how loyal or how anything. My friend doesn't look like the kind of person that would just, hold on. My friend did not look like the kind of person that would just go around lying and cheating. Well, not cheating, they weren't together, but still, like, if you're talking to someone like that, why do that to them? There's some people out there that would allow it and say, oh, well, we're not together, so if she fucks somebody else, then that's fine. But with me, it's not like that. I mean, especially with the person I'm with now. But if it was just some other girl, then I wouldn't probably care. But with this person, it's different because, like, it's just is. But I cannot, it's just let it go. I can't just like feel like everything's fine. I can't always just sit there and think, oh, you know, think positive. Think of the good things. Think of something like, because if you do, something ends up happening and then you look like a fool. Say, let's just I'm gonna give you an example from a female's perspective, even though I'm a man, but still. Imagine this guy that you really like, and you see his location, and he's at some house that's not his, and you're like, oh no, what is he doing? I wonder. So I'm gonna text him. So you text him, you're like, hey, what are you doing? And you don't get a reply because they're probably sleeping or whatever. So you text him. He wakes up and he's like, sorry, I was at my friend's house, you know, or something, this, that. I'm at a friend's house. And you're like, oh, okay, that's okay then, my bad. But then later on, somewhere down the line, you discover that at that time, he was not at a friend's house. Well, he was at someone's house, but not a friend's. He was at some side chick's house. How are you going to feel after that? You're going to look back at it, and you're going to be like, well, now I feel stupid. But later on down the line, you're gonna feel stupid because you're like, I trusted you, you know? I trusted you that you'd be faithful to me and that you wouldn't lie to me. And now you're in pain because someone you thought you can trust has did you wrong. But the issue is with me is that I've been through this so many times, it's hard for me. It's tough for me, you know, because I really do want to trust certain people in my life and be able to be comfortable and safe, but it's just that sometimes people go through more things than you expect. You can't assume someone based off certain aspects like the way they act, because most of the time the goofy people that you meet in the world, sometimes they've been through more pain than you have. They act goofy to show the positive sides of themselves. It's like wearing a mask, you know, to show a different side of them. Most of the time, the goofy people, they're just goofy to be goofy, you know? But just keep in mind, when you meet someone extremely goofy, sometimes give them a talk. Be like, hey dude, how you doing? Like, sometimes those people are the ones that go through more than all of us. And they just want to make the world a better place and be happier themselves. And I just wish the world would look at that more often and just say, you know, I need to be nice to people because you never know what someone's going through. Like, it's never okay to, like, it's a big problem in society these days is that how people are so mean. People are so selfish. And it's like, it just sucks because people have feelings too. You can't keep acting emotionless, you know? Emotionless. Like, sometimes if you feel like you need to express your feelings to somebody, go to somebody. Go to someone you really trust. Talk to them. Tell them what you're feeling. Tell them that you're feeling scared. It's okay to be scared. It's just you're a human. People have feelings, you know? People need to be more expressive these days. Instead of hiding and bottling. Because you bottle so much. You only bottle so much. And you burst. And you don't want to burst. You just want to explode. You lose yourself. And that's the last thing you want to do. You want to be able to find peace within yourself. You want to relieve these thoughts. You want to relieve these doubts. So you talk to somebody. And when you have someone talk to you about their feelings and how they have doubts about certain things in their life, just listen, understand them, because that'll change that'll help them out so much. There's people out here with real mental issues where like they can't do things on their own. So I know this. I know that feeling, not being able to handle your own issues on your own. Sucks. But I'm really am tired of living in a world like this where people think it's okay to hurt other people. Revenge, it's not worth it. Don't assume. Do not do things out of spite. Just get the facts first. Get the proof. If you feel like someone's doing you wrong, at least try to prove it. Because there are people out there too that'll hide it so well that you may never know. They'll probably take that light with them to the grave. Hold on, I got someone over here. If he shoots me, then oh fuck. Alright. Yeah. I just want the world to be a better place. Please give me a minute.
Hello there. How are things? Cry! Fine and dandy.
Don't think I've seen you before. Some ammunition's on the shelves, but I keep the guns locked.
Well, I
Take a
hope
look
people
at the
learn
catalog, and I'll
something
pull
from
out
my
anything
stream.
you'd like to see.
There's something I have to attend to here in a bit. It's a difficult situation
Well, it'll
that I'm
be here when
in.
you change your mind. Hope you reconsider.
Life isn't easy, and it's gonna keep beating your ass every single day. It's not gonna get easy. But through these hardships, you learn how to become a stronger and better person. You learn to become a better version of yourself every single day. The more you endure, the more you get stronger. Because you learn your rights and wrongs through these situations. People deserve to be happy. People deserve to be loved. People deserve to feel peace, bliss. No one deserves to be hurt. And no one deserves to feel like they're not enough. But it's just a sad reality that the world we live in, that people are out here hurting each other, spreading toxicity. All I want for the world is just to realize that hurting other people isn't going to make you better. People are mean. People are self-obsessive. And there's not much you can do about it, but just be nice and be courteous to others and yourself. You can't force people to be good people. You can only spread happiness, love, and joy. You can only do it for yourself and other people you love. You can't ever force anyone to love you. You can't force anyone to trust you. Things like that are built. You can't force people to respect you, because respect is earned. And one day, people are going to realize sooner or later that they're toxic and decisive or deceitful, manipulative ways are not going to get them anywhere in life. It's just going to lead to a world of just disappointment. We're always thinking more for ourselves than other people, and that's why the world has become the way it is. You're going to face a lot of challenges in life. Either you're young, old, you're going to face a lot of challenges. When you're young, you got to be ready for whatever thrown at you, because life is going to throw you those lemons. And it's not going to be one time. It's going to be in the rest. It's going to be till you die. Hard times are coming for all of us. Tough times. Painful times. It's coming. For all of us. But it's up to us to know how to deal with it. How to learn to endure through this pain. And the older people, you gotta teach the younger generation that life isn't gonna be nice to you. The older people have been through some times that seem impossible to get through, but they still made it through. But I do want the older people to stop crucifying the younger generation for the things that they do. Because that really gets annoying. We need to teach young people more about how life is, instead of how to live their life. I'm tired of older people saying, oh, you're supposed to be going to college, you're supposed to be doing this. Stop that. Please stop that. Teach the younger generation that you're going to go through some tough times, that you're going to go through a lot of obstacles in life. That's going to seem impossible, but you'll always, as long as you got that drive and that will, you'll achieve your goals. Teach the young generation that, instead of teaching them how to live their lives. Because it's not the right way to think. It's unhealthy. There is no right way, there is no wrong way of living. There's no right or wrong way of thinking. But there is a right way to behave and how the right way to treat people. If you want to make the world a better place, it starts with yourself. And it starts with the people around you. We need to learn how to be more compassionate towards our neighbor. Help someone in need. Take their health seriously, their mental health and their emotional well-being help more seriously. We need to stop with this get over it attitude, or we need to get rid of that attitude towards males and men, because there are some emotional men out there. There's men out there who feel things. Sometimes they go to bed and they cry themselves to bed. And society will tell them to man up, be a man, toughen up, quit being a pussy. No, we need to stop that stigma. I'm tired of it. I experienced this before, because myself is a very sensitive man. Am I ashamed of it? No. Because that's just who I am. And I'm not going to do anything about it. If I'm sensitive, then oh well, I'm going to live with it, because that's who I am. I'm not going to fake my personality. We need to stop treating our sons like tough guys, careless guys. If your son comes up to you and tells you, regardless how old he is, Dad, or Mom, I'm feeling sad, talk to him. This is why some kids kill themselves, because the parents these days don't want to talk to their children. They'll tell them things like, oh, man up, grow up, be a man, be tough. No, talk to your child. Because one day, you do it so much, your child's not going to be there anymore. They're not going to see you the same way.
Howdy, partner.
I'm tired of parents seeing their children as more as responsibilities than people. It is your responsibility to raise your child. But you need to treat them like people too. They have feelings. They have their own experiences in life. You can't always reflect your own experiences onto your children, because we all live different lives. All we can do for our children is show them the right way, the path to happiness and success, regardless on how they want to do it. If your son wants to be a dancer or an artist, a musician, show them the way on how they can succeed in all that. Don't tell them, nah, that's for girls, or that needs to stop. Support them, encourage them. Show them that they can do anything. If your daughter wants to play football, don't tell her, oh, you're a girl, you'll kill you. No. Make her work out. Toughen her up. Let her do what she wants to do. Your goal as a parent should be wanting to make your child happy in whatever they choose to do. There's a quote from Kobe Bryant, the late Kobe Bryant, a man I looked up to. He once said, I can't find it right now, but he said something along the lines of, the main goal in life is the only, hold on, no. People should want to inspire those who, whatever they choose to do in their lives. I'm gonna look it up, hold on. Hold on, let me keep writing. Kobe Bryant said in these exact words, the most important thing is to try to inspire people so that they can be great at whatever they want to do. It is important that we show the people that we love that we support them through whatever they want to do in their lives. Either it's being a professional athlete, being a scholar, a philosopher, a gamer, an inspiring streamer, whatever they want to do. We live in a modern society, in a world where it's possible to be successful through video gaming, and it's not some, you can't tell your children, oh, video games are not going to get you anywhere anymore. But yet, it's a possibility that the chances are very, very slim. But don't drain their hope, you know? One thing you should never do as a parent. Look, I'm not a parent myself, but if I were one, I would never drain my child's inspiration or hope for something. I would never give them a false sense of reality. I will never lie to them about the truth. I will never tell my children that, oh, damn, I can't think of an example. But I would never tell my children that it's wrong or right to live your life a certain way. I will never create a fake identity in my child either. I will never see my child as me, unless they behave like me, you know? But I'm never going to see my child and say, oh, so he's my son, so he must have the same feelings and thoughts and emotions as me. No. The only thing your children carry off from you are their physical attributes. And sometimes their mind. But the experiences, the way they feel, that's all created on them. Your children are not always copies of you. Treat them like people. Treat them like their own person. Love them, support them, whatever they choose to do in life. Because my main goal, if I was a parent, is for my children to be happy. I don't care about what makes me happy when it comes to my kids. I care about what makes them happy. I want my children to be happy with their own life. I don't want them to feel like that they're living to make me happy. Sometimes if they do feel that way, then it failed. If your child is making you happy, but they are not happy themselves, you failed. You completely failed. Okay. Ooh. Might sell this, actually. That was a long rant, but I still got a lot to talk about. I mean, not a lot, honestly, just a little bit more. What was I gonna say? Damn. I really need to get a computer. I can really start script writing soon. I'll make more structured videos instead of live streaming and just improvising, so I don't sound like this. But that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say right now until I think about it again. That went on for 44 minutes. I'm surprised. Where did I put my camp? Damn, all the way over there? Shit. But in the end of it, I'm not mad at Psycho, because he was just telling me a story. But I couldn't respect my other friend after that, so she's blocked. It's a Rocky Bighorn. Less selfishness, more companionship, the world will become a better place. There was another saying I said the other day. Fuck, I forgot what I said. It said something about generosity. Excuse me. Stop that. There we go. That was my alarm. I'd usually wake up to that, but as I said before, I'm still fucking sleepy because I only got 3 hours of sleep. I might not get enough sleep since it's already 12:30. Damn that daylight savings time. I cannot find any animals. My horse is getting frostbite. Shit. Where am I? I'm on Lake Isabella. I should be headed over here. I'm on the right track. Oh, something. If only the world was more generous. Warzone announced? Let me clarify this. Here we go. You bet your ass I'm gonna play some Warzone when it comes out. Probably not gonna have Psycho with me, but yep. Call of Duty dropped Warzone 44 minutes ago. I was streaming while this announcement came out. Holy fuck. Two modes? Plunder? Battle Royale? So there's two modes to Warzone. It's Plunder and Battle Royale. The Warzone is not just Battle Royale. Bigger. 150 players. Crazier. Oh, dogs! Rear. Call of Duty Warzone, March 10th. And what's today? March 9th, bitch. Alright. I'll text Psycho, let him know. So, according to this, Warzone will have 150 players. There'll be two game modes. Battle Royale and Plunder. I don't know what Plunder is. Maybe there's a tweet discussing more about this. Oh, there's a deer over there. That one got shot. Let me shoot them all. this one right here. Alright, we eating tonight, boys. Let me pick that carrot. I just hope none of them disappear.
If you keep selling at this rate, we'll be dripping in gold by this time next year. I'll see you later then.
So this is what I'm gonna do. Perfect deer right here. Throw that one on the horse. Another one. Pick that one up. I wonder if there's any more somewhere. Nope. Oh well. I still got my winter clothes on. Call the horse.
We're ready to go.
2 perfect deer
Excellent.
carcasses.
Thank you.
Poor ram hide. Yeah.
I'll take whatever I can get.
Buck pelt. Antlers. Big horns. Alright. Let me grab that one. We're low on materials. Oh,
Supplies are running
don't need any
out
materials.
fast. Okay then, no comment.
We're good on supplies. Alright. Let me get this owl over to Valentine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it after this. I'm really tired. I got some other things to do. If I can ever learn to trust and love somebody. Well, I know how to love somebody. I can love someone. I do love someone a lot right now. But if I can only learn how to trust someone, you know, my life would be so much easier. If I had that assurity that they're not doing anything behind my back, life would be so much easier. Because I had things done behind my back so many times in my life. Whoops, wrong button.
Dime a dozen these days.
Should I sell all my venison? Probably not. I will sell all my bass, though.
Lucky this is popular, how common it is.
Animal fat.
Dime a dozen these days.
And the rest I'll just cook.
Thank you for your custom.
I need to make a more organized video on these kind of topics so it wouldn't be all messy like this one was. The only reason why I'm live streaming right now is just to like relieve stress, just get all my thoughts and feelings off my chest. I don't like having my thoughts and feelings bottle up inside me because then I fucking end up losing myself and I tend to hurt myself when I do that. I explode. Keep forgetting this isn't GTA. I don't know why I said a waypoint when it's literally right there. I think my biggest flaw, my biggest weakness is that I care way too much. It's not really bad to care a lot, but people these days will take advantage of that. People will take advantage of kindness. I had my kindness taken advantage of this just not too long ago. I was really nice to someone at work and they just expected a lot from me, and I was just too nice for the past 3.5 months. I was giving this man rides to work without. Sometimes he'll give me money. He'll give me $20 every once in a while, but mostly $5.
You know what you're looking for?
And sometimes he would buy me food, so that was appreciative, yeah. But then later on, he started talking to me different because I told him a little something about me, calling me childish and that I needed to grow up. So ever since then, I told him, hey man, look, I didn't appreciate the way he talked to me, so if you want me to keep giving you rides, I'm going to need some compensation. And he didn't like that. So one day I got into a car accident. Just me. He wasn't in there with me. And I told him, hey, I got into a car accident, so I'm not going to be able to take you to work anymore. He's like, okay, cool. After that, he didn't really talk to me no more. So, I got my car back. And I just kept doing my own thing. Oh shit, that's what I was here for. And I just kept doing my own thing. I didn't ask him, hey, you want to ride to work? Or I'm not gonna lie, I did ask him, hey, how's everything going? But he was real dry with me. He was like, no, I'm okay, yeah, whatever. But later on, he started asking other people for rides, and I wasn't bothered by it because it saves me gas. But then at the same time, I remember, I'm like, he said I was childish because I'm doing something that's deemed as uncool or lame. But he's going around asking people for rides to work. When all this guy does is just spend his paychecks on Jordans. On shoes. Now, don't get me wrong. I have spent a paycheck or two on Jordans. But those were like I only did that like twice in my entire life. This man has more money in his spending account than he does in his savings. So he's calling me childish, but he needs to look at himself. Maybe save that money up for a car instead of spending it on Jordans. It's just a crazy world we live in. I feel like I'm too nice to everybody I'm around. Even my own parents sometimes degrade me. They look at me like I'm this idiot. Like I'm dumb and I don't know common sense. And I don't know how to treat people, and that I'm lazy and that I'm selfish when I am not any of those. I don't know, dude. Like, I'm a real caring person. I care about a lot of people in my life. I had enemies in my life, and one time that enemy turned into a friend. And she's not gonna know this, but I really care about her. Even though she's real closed and doesn't open up to a lot of people, I really care about her. Because it's just different, you know. When you like have an enemy and you make a friend out of them, you learn to like learn people. You get to learn people. There you go. You get to learn. I learned about her, and she's real cool. It's unfortunate that we're in the circumstance that we're in right now, but with work and all, and how they treat us like shit. But she deserves so much better, and I told her that. She could be living a better life, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's more I'm caring for her from a distance because she doesn't really want to like open up around anybody. I should sell my venison. I'm not cooking all 24 of my venisons. I just do not like when people look at me and think that, oh, you're just a softie, and let's just take advantage of them. I get it, I am a soft, sensitive person, but that doesn't mean you get to take advantage of me. I'm caring and compassionate towards my fellow man. Well, at least toward the people that I care about. I care about my family. I care about my friends, the people I work with, and my SO too, my ball and chain, me and my cousin like to call it. Even though sometimes we have some disagreements, we fight, we have arguments, we sometimes have mini fallouts.
These folks out digging around here. Is there some lost treasure I ain't aware of?
Mini fallouts like sometimes we'll both feel a certain way and we'll just not talk for a couple of days, or well, the longest we went without talking was shit 2 days, a day, because even though she wanted to take a week off from talking because of something was going on, um I still kind of messaged her to like ask her stuff and just check on her because I care. You know, I just noticed I have my winter clothes on. A resupply is required. There we go. Oh, look, there's people here. there just doing some tomfoolery. But me, my ball and chain, I believe her to be a good girl. But sometimes my past experiences get in the way of my judgment, and it makes me think things like, what if she's doing this? What if she's doing that? Because I'm in a situation where I can't be with my ball and chain physically. But I will soon. I'll be with her soon. But we just, when we were younger, we had different we had similar like interest, and we were kind of the same people at the same time. But over the years go by, as we're maturing into adulthood, things change, and we grew into different people, which is fine. I mean, you're not always gonna meet someone who's just like you. But even with all these changes that she's goes through and all the things that she enjoys that me personally wouldn't enjoy myself, like go out and do all that, because I'm not really an outgoing person. I can be, but that's not really who I am. I still accept her for who she is. But sometimes I think I come off a certain way. Forgot I gotta resupply. I come off a certain way as if I don't approve it, but really I don't mind it. And she can do whatever she wants. Should I order supplies or should I resupply mission? Resupply mission's a lot more fun.
Okay, apparently my contact has some more goods to trade. If we can hunt and bring him some birds. I know, don't ask me what he wants them for. Best just to keep him happy, I reckon. I mean, we need the supplies. I'm sure you can handle that, right?
Oh man, it's almost 1 o'clock. I've been streaming for an hour and 9 minutes. Damn, there's someone next to me. He's not gonna do nothing. Alright, I gotta go meet the contact. Hello, buddy. I'm gonna wave back at him. Whoops. Wave. Alright. Let that be a lesson right there, guys. Be nice. Oh, whoa. I saw my objective and I just saw one right there. I just had some keto slim fast shake and my stomach is growling right now. I am mad hungry. I'm trying to lose some weight. I did eat this weekend though, I'm not gonna lie. I had pizza, wings. Hey man, it's the weekend, I gotta enjoy it. But what was I saying about my ball and chain? Oh, she's a good girl. I love her. The issue is sometimes I gotta admit, like sometimes I let people bother me. People will see the things that I do for my ball and chain and be like simp, or oh dude, you're thirsty. Like I don't get thirsty, but I feel like people think that I'm simping. But the real definition of a simp is like doing the absolute most for a girl that doesn't give a shit about you. Giving her money, fucking white knighting and shit like that. Here, bitch.
You've earned yourself those supplies.
I just threw it at him, that's funny. Alright, I got the supplies right here.
Better get that stuff back to Mr. Cripps. I'm sure he's chomping at the bit.
Damn, now I'm nervous because I feel like those guys are gonna attack me. See, my overthinking again. Here's gonna be a lesson right here on how to trust people. This is gonna show you how much I trust people. People can attack this wagon. If you don't know how to play this game, people can attack this wagon and destroy my supplies for my camp. So there's people around, as we saw earlier, and I'm nervous because what if they come back and destroy my shit? I need these supplies for my camp. Is it me or is this place more green than the last time I was here? I haven't been over here in this Valentine area in a long time. I feel like there's a lot more trees and vegetation around here. Imagine if I knocked my wagon off that little cliff right there. Come on, horses. There we go. Why do I have a time limit to fucking deliver goods? They fucking Crips order next day air or some shit or what? Fuck. Aw, fuck. Hey, no, get up. Please get up. I don't know why I ran over that rock for. If something happens, dude, I keep forgetting I was talking about the old ball and chain.
Shame you couldn't get all of it, but thank you anyway.
Wait, what? That's not all the supplies? I got canned beef. Miracle pie. Alright. Camp is operational. I got
We're well
plenty of
stocked for the time being.
everything's good. But my ball and chain, she, again, good girl, but sometimes my past deceives me. Makes me think that she's something that she's probably not. I love her to death. I'll do anything for her. I'll see her in a couple months. I just want to be happy with her. But anyways, that's the end. I'm gonna just fucking chill now, get some rest before work. So, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I hope people learn from what I said. I hope people, get my message and they learn how to treat people better, and learn how to treat children, and how to support one another, learn how to be compassionate. Because it's the only way we're going to make the world a better place if we start with ourselves and with the people around us. So, thank you very much for watching.